She packed her things before the morning sun, folded every dress and told me she was done. I stood beside the doorway, didn't say a word. There are some goodbyes that don't need to be heard. Her suitcase had a little dust along the side from all the roads she traveled before she became my bride. I remember how she laughed when we first met, and wondered how two hearts could become a regret. There was dust on her suitcase and tears behind her eyes, a lifetime in a bedroom and nowhere left to hide. She said, I still love you, but love wasn't enough. Sometimes two people lose each other while they're still holding on. She wasn't leaving for another man's arms. She wasn't running from some broken promise. She just said the woman she'd become was someone neither of us had ever known. I wanted to tell her I could change my ways. I wanted to bring back all our better days, but looking in her eyes, I finally understood. You can't repair a heart by saying that you could. So I carried down her suitcase and placed it by the car. She kissed me on the cheek and thanked me for who we were. There was dust on her suitcase and tears behind her eyes, a lifetime in a bedroom and nowhere left to hide. She said, I still love you, but love wasn't enough. Sometimes two people lose each other while they're still holding on. I watched her disappear down that old two-lane road, and for the first time in my life I learned that letting go can be an act of love.
We were sitting by the campfire with the stars above the trees. You had your father's old guitar resting gently on your knees. You sang about the highway and the places you would see. I listened like a woman who already knew you'd leave. You said you wanted freedom, I said I wanted home. You said the road was calling, I said I hated being alone. We weren't fighting that evening, we were simply telling truth. Sometimes two good people want two different kinds of youth. When the campfire burned low, you reached across the flame, held my hand and told me you'd never forget my name. I knew that love was leaving before you drove away, but I didn't try to stop you. I just asked you to stay till day. We watched the embers glowing while the night grew cold and still. You told me all your childhood dreams, I told you mine as well. For one last hour together, there was nowhere else to go. Just two hearts beside a fire, and the river moving slow. At dawn you packed your guitar and started up your truck. You kissed me on the forehead like goodbye was all we had. I stood there in the driveway until the dust became the sky. Then I went inside the cabin and let myself finally cry. When the campfire burned low, I learned that love can stay, even when the person you love must travel far away. You never came back to me, but I don't curse the road, because for one warm summer evening I wasn't carrying the load. Now every year when autumn comes, I build that fire again. And when the embers turn to ashes, I remember you, my friend. Some flames are meant to warm us, not to burn forever. And some people touch our hearts and leave us better than they found us. She knew before I did that I was falling apart. She saw it in my eyes before I spoke my heart. I said I was doing fine, beside me instead. She made 2 cups of coffee and opened up the door. We sat beneath the porch light like we'd done 1,000 times before. I told her about the woman who had left me yesterday. She said, "Son, some things we love were never ours to make stay." She knew before I did that I'd survive the pain, that after every storm the sun would shine again. She didn't tell me to forget. She didn't say, "Don't cry." She simply sat beside me until the tears ran dry. She was my older sister, but sometimes she felt like home. She had learned her own hard lessons about being left alone. She knew before I did that heartbreak wouldn't win. Sometimes the people who love us help us find ourselves again. And when I think about that night, I thank the Lord above for sending me one person who knew exactly how to love.
She wore blue on Friday night when she walked into the county dance. I was 24 and barely knew what it meant to fall in love at first glance. She smiled when I stepped on her shoe and said, "You're not much of a dancer, are you?" I laughed and said, "Maybe not tonight." Then she took my hand beneath those old dance hall lights. She wore blue on Friday night a place nobody noticed. We danced until the band went home. We talked beside my Chevrolet, and I thought I'd found forever on an ordinary Friday. We married in the summer with 20 people in the church. We bought a little house where the back porch needed work. We argued over money. We argued over foolish things. But every Sunday morning she'd still wear that smile for me. Then came the winter, when the doctor said her heart was failing. I tried to bargain with God like a foolish man who thought he could change things. She told me not to be afraid and asked me to remember one thing. Don't remember how I left you, remember how I loved you. I still keep that blue dress inside an old cedar chest. It doesn't smell like her anymore, but somehow it still feels like home. She wore blue on Friday night and blue when she became my bride. Blue beneath the summer moon, blue when she stood beside my side. Now every Friday evening I sit quietly by the window and thank the Lord above for letting me know her at all. Some people live 100 years and never know a love like that. I had mine on a Friday night, and I'll always be grateful for it. Every town has a water tower standing taller than the church steeple. Every town has a diner where the same old folks complain about the weather. And every town is somebody like me, dreaming of a road they've never seen. I used to sit on my father's porch, wondering what was waiting beyond that tower. At 21 I bought a Chevrolet with a cracked windshield and half a tank. Mama cried when I pulled away. Daddy just shook my hand. He said, son, the world is bigger than this place, but don't let it make you forget your face. I laughed like I understood, but I wouldn't understand for many years. Somewhere beyond the water tower, there's a road that doesn't know my name. Somewhere beyond the county line, there's a life I haven't lived yet. Maybe I'll find love, maybe I'll find nothing. see what's waiting somewhere beyond the water tower. I found cities full of strangers, motels with curtains that never closed. I found a woman who loved me and a highway that eventually took her home. I found work, I found money, I found reasons to stay away. But every Christmas morning I miss that little town more than I could say. Years later, I drove back slowly. The tower was still standing there. Mama was older, Daddy's chair was empty, and somehow I finally understood. Somewhere beyond the water tower, I had spent my whole life trying to go, only to learn the road was teaching me what I'd always needed to know. The world may be wide, but home is something different. It's not a place you leave behind. It's the place that never leaves you. That old water tower still watches over town, and I don't need to drive beyond it anymore.
I drove out past the county line, where the blue bonnets bloom in spring. The road was dusty underneath my tires, and the cicadas had begun to sing. I hadn't been there since I was a girl, when Daddy still could lift me high. He'd point toward the distant hills and tell me dreams were bigger than the sky. Beside a fire and leave the heavy world behind. I don't need a mansion, I don't need a silver door. Give me a little piece of country, and I'll never ask for more. I met a man beside the river with an old guitar across his knee. He asked me if I wanted company. I said only if you sing for me. He played a song about a woman who had lost everything she knew. I smiled because somehow in those verses verses. I heard a little bit of me too. We talked until the stars came out, about children, love and loss, about the people we'd remembered and the roads we'd never crossed. He said sometimes starting over isn't running from the past. I said maybe finding peace means letting old things rest at last. Take me where the bluebonnets grow, where the evening settles slow, where an old porch swing keeps on moving, when the southern breezes blow. I don't need another promise, I don't need somebody's gold, just a hand to hold beside the fire, and a story worth growing old. So I stayed there through the summer and watched the blue bonnets fade. Somewhere between the river and the stars, I found the life I thought I'd lost, and I wasn't afraid anymore.
Daddy drove an old Ford pickup, paint faded by the sun. He'd whistle through the cornfields when the day's hard work was done. Mama cooked on Sunday evenings while the radio played low. Back when life moved slower, down roads only locals know. Now the farm's been sold and empty, the mailbox leans and bends. Most the folks I grew up with packed up long ago and left, but I still hear those voices when the wind blows through the pines, like ghosts of simple moments that still live inside my mind. Take me down the gravel road home, where the porch lights softly shine, where the world was small and gentle and everybody knew mine. I trade 1,000 city lights for one old country sky. Take me down the gravel road home before those memories die. the more I miss those yesterdays. Take me down the gravel road home, where my heart still wants to be. In the dust and in the silence, that's where I still find me. And when my time is over, lay me where the fields still roam. Take me down the gravel road home. Take me down the gravel road home. Every Friday after sunset, you'd pull up in that Chevrolet. Dust would dance along the gravel as I watched you drive my way. Mama smiled behind the counter at Miller's little country store. Lord, I thought we'd last forever back when I was 24. We'd sit beside the riverbank, sharing dreams beneath the stars, talking about a little farmhouse and a yard for chasing hearts. Then one summer came a stranger with city lights inside her eyes, and one night you left without me under Tennessee skies. The light above Miller's store still shines like it did before, but your shadow don't come walking through that old screen door. And every road that leaves this town feels a little colder now, since you drove away and took my forever somehow. Daddy passed the winter after Mama sold the family land. Most of the folks I grew up with scattered like the drifting sand. But some nights I hear your engine in the whisper of the pines. Then I realize it's only memories passing by. The light above Miller's store still shines like it did before, but your shadow don't come walking through that old screen door. And every road that leaves this town feels a little colder now, since you drove away and took my forever somehow. Maybe somewhere you're still wondering about the girl you left behind. Maybe love is just a lesson that takes a lifetime to unwind. The light above Miller's store burns for no one anymore.
Even old quilts remember warm hands. Mama stitched that quilt together through winters cold and long. Daddy read the evening paper, humming an old hymn song. We'd wrap it around our shoulders, watching fireflies appear. Back when love felt ordinary, yet precious every year. Now it covers my own daughter when thunderstorms arrive. She asked why it smells like cedar, like old perfume in time. I tell her blankets sometimes keep the people that we miss. She smiles and pulls it closer, as if she understands. Home doesn't disappear, it gets passed from heart to heart. That quilt on the front porch swing still holds yesterday's embrace. Every patch a quiet promise, every thread amazing grace. When my little girl grows older, I'll place it in her hands, so she'll always know where love began. The wind rocked the swing, Mama rocked my soul.
Mama used to sit on the porch every evening after supper, watching fireflies fill the yard. Summer wrapped around her. The screen door sang its little song. Every time we'd come and go, a sound so treasure now I know. When the screen door stops swinging, you realize what you've lost. The little things we overlook often cost the most. Life rarely warns you when a moment becomes a memory. When the screen door stops swinging and the porch grows quiet at night, you learn that love keeps living long after it's out of sight. The farm looks different these days. There's only one tractor running where 6 once crossed the land. The younger folks moved to the city, chasing bigger plans. The barns are growing quieter, the fields don't feel the same, but every furrow holds a memory of the people who remain. The last tractor in the field keeps rolling through the years, carrying generations of sweat and sacrifice and tears. And every mile it travels feels like holding on somehow. The last tractor in the field still works the ground. I remember Daddy teaching me how to drive it straight and slow, talking about responsibility more than rows of corn to grow. Back then I thought forever would wait around for me. Now forever feels smaller than it used to seem. Some things become valuable only after they begin to disappear. The last tractor in the field still hums beneath the sky, like a stubborn piece of yesterday, refusing to say goodbye. And when it's finally silent, part of me will be too. The last tractor in the field pulls memories through. Across another sunset.
The white fence leaned a little sideways, like it had grown tired too. You kept saying, we'll paint it Sunday, when the sky is clear and blue. But life kept borrowing weekends, one paycheck at a time, until the years slipped through our fingers like the sand we couldn't find. Wild roses climb the pickets, covering the peeling white. Nature finished what we started in her own sweet way with time. Neighbors say it looks real pretty. I just smile and let it be. Some unfinished dreams grow flowers where they couldn't grow with me. The fence we never painted still stands against the wind, holding all the little promises we meant to keep back then. Love isn't always measured by what we got done. Sometimes it's found forever in what we left undone. Every faded board remembers hands that once believed. The fence we never painted is the picture in my mind, not because it's perfect, but because it froze our time. If heaven has front porches and slow September skies, we'll finish what we started on the other side. Some dreams just bloom a little later. Rain kept tapping on the rooftop like fingers soft and slow. Every drop became a memory of the love I used to know. You loved storms in early summer, said they washed the hurt away. Funny how the rain still visits, though you couldn't stay. Rain on the tin roof tonight sings the songs we knew. Every little melody still sounds like you. The wind keeps calling softly through the pines above. Guess heaven sends reminders when you've really known true love. Candles flicker by the window, coffee cools beside the chair. Your old sweater hangs forgotten, still carrying your care. Nothing in this little farmhouse has learned to say goodbye. Even the rain remembers the tears we couldn't hide. just helps us carry on. If tomorrow brings sunshine, I'll still thank this rainy sky for letting me hear your voice one more time tonight. Sleep well, my love.
The train rolled in on Friday, gray smoke in the air. A soldier stepped onto the platform, searching everywhere. The preacher slowly tipped his hat, didn't need to speak. Some news finds a man before the words can reach. War takes more than years. Sometimes it steals tomorrow. He came home too late. The roses had all bloomed. The wedding dress was folded. Silence filled the room. Love waited as long as it could, longer than anyone knew. But heaven finally called her name before he made it through. He visits every Sunday now, places fresh white flowers, talks about the children they never had together. Some dreams never happen, still they never die. They simply learn to live inside a quiet goodbye. Heroes carry medals, but invisible scars weigh more. He came home too late, yet never stopped loving her. Time couldn't change the promise he made before the war. Some stories never get endings the way we pray they'll do. But love doesn't need forever to forever stay true. He saluted once, then whispered her name. When I was 17, I swore I'd leave this town, head for California, and never slow back down. I wanted ocean sunsets, movie stars and brighter days. Anything but these old fields and familiar country ways. Well, I made it to the coastline, saw the places from my dreams. But somehow what I searched for wasn't quite what it seemed. After all those years of running, I finally understood. Sometimes what you're looking for was back home all along. The boy who wanted California didn't know what he had. He spent years chasing tomorrow, looking back at yesterday. Now I trade those city skylines for one small hometown dawn. The boy who wanted California finally came home. Growing older teaches lessons youth is too busy to hear. The boy who wanted California lives somewhere inside me still, dreaming bigger than the horizon, beyond every distant hill. But these days I've found peace in the life I used to lead. The boy who wanted California finally believes. Your muddy boots are waiting right beside our bed. I know they're only leather, but they speak inside my head. You always kick them off before you climbed in late. Funny how small habits refuse to fade away. His boots by my bed still point toward the door, like they're waiting for the footsteps they won't hear anymore. Some women keep photographs, I kept something true, because every worn out footprint still reminds me of you. Our grandson likes to try them on. They nearly reach his knees. He laughs just like you always did, wild and running free.
whisper, walk with kindness, like your grandpa always knew. Some roads become much better because of men like you. His boots by my bed carry more than dust. They carry every promise built on love and trust. Though heaven borrowed you, it couldn't steal your grace. I still find your heart in that empty space. You always said good boots should outlast the miles, and good love should too. His boots by my bed will stay a little while, not because I'm lonely, but because they make me smile. One day I'll put them away when my heart says it's time. Until then, they're part of mine. The boots grew old, love never did.
The grain elevator towers over Main Street still, like it did when we were young and wild. You painted your name in red one July afternoon, laughing while the whole town watched. The harvest came and seasons rolled away, but that faded paint refused to leave. Just like the memory of your hand in mine, back before the world got in between. Her name in the grain elevator still catches the evening sun, like a promise left hanging when the race was never run. Everybody moved on somehow, everybody except this heart. Her name in the grain elevator still tears me apart. You chased a city skyline far from here. I stayed working these same fields. Every autumn brings another harvest home, but never brought you back with it. Folks say some things are meant to fade, like old signs and worn out roads. But every year that paint survives, and so does the ache I know.
someday part of me will go with it. The postcard showed a sunset over Texas painted gold. You wrote, wish you were beside me. Just 6 simple words, but they felt like home. A postcard from Amarillo, a memory in my hand, carrying 1,000 miles across this weary land. Sometimes love survives in little things we keep. A postcard from Amarillo still speaks to me. Years have passed like tumbleweeds, rolling down forgotten roads. Yet your handwriting remains where time cannot erode. Funny how a single card can hold an entire life. A postcard from Amarillo, faded but still true. Kept turning without us, but not without you.
I was driving Highway 40, windows halfway down, summer rolling through the fields outside that sleepy town. Then an old familiar melody came drifting through the air. For one brief mile I could have sworn you were sitting there. We were 17 together, dreaming wide awake, counting stars instead of dollars, certain love wouldn't break. Nobody warned 2 young hearts how quickly years could fly. One old song was all it took to bring July alive. When the radio played our song, time forgot to move. Every word became a photograph, every note the truth. Love may leave without a warning, people change and travel on, but part of us lives forever inside one simple song. The station nothing left to hear, only tires humming softly down another year. I smiled instead of crying, guess healing works that way. Some memories stop hurting when you let them stay. When the radio played our song, time forgot to move. Every word became a photograph, every note the truth. Love may leave without a warning, people change and travel on, but part of us lives forever inside one simple song. Some songs don't end, they just keep finding us.
There's a white dress in my closet, been hanging there for years, wrapped in lace and faded hopes, and 1,000 hidden tears. You bought it in September, when the leaves began to fall, back when we were planning a forever after all. Then I found a lipstick stain on a collar that wasn't mine, and every promise that you made started unraveling with time. The church bells kept on ringing, but they never rang for me. Only echoes of the life that wasn't meant to be. The dress I never wore still waits behind that door, like a dream that's frozen somewhere in 1964. And though I've learned to smile again, there's one thing I can't ignore. Part of me still wonders about the dress I never wore. Now little girls from down the road ask about that wedding gown. I just laugh and tell them stories while the sun goes down. But when the house gets quiet and the night air starts to sing, I remember what forever used to mean. Maybe broken hearts survive by carrying a little pain, like old scars beneath the skin Sometimes I think about the dress I never wore.
The leaves were just beginning to turn. The morning started normal, like any other day. Coffee on the kitchen table, sunlight through the lace. You kissed me on the forehead and smiled before you left. I didn't know that smile would be the last one I'd get. By evening there was only a note beside the sink. No angry words, no blaming, just more than I could think. You wrote that love had faded long before either knew, and staying out of habit was hurting both of us. She left in late September, when the summer lost its fight, when the evening started cooling and the days grew short of light. The season kept on changing, and so did me somehow. She left in late September, and I'm still learning now. Some goodbyes are quiet, that's what makes them hurt the most. Every autumn brings her back for a little while.
The lace curtain still hang by the window tonight, though the colors have faded from years of sunlight. Your picture's still leaning beside the old clock, like it's waiting for footsteps that somehow forgot. The coffee pot whistles each morning at 8, and I still leave room for you there by your plate. But the silence keeps talking when daylight is gone, and this old house keeps proving you're really gone. Now the wind blows through memories like wheat fields in June, and your name still falls softly like an old country tune. in time, but neither one seems to be changing this mind. The mailbox still rattles whenever trucks pass, and I look up believing you've come home at last. The neighbors all smile and pretend not to know how hard it gets watching the seasons move slow. Every sunset reminds me of what I once had, and every sunrise remembers I'm still sad. Now the wind blows through memories like wheat fields in June, and your name still falls softly like an old country tune. I keep dancing with shadows where your arms used to be, in a house full of echoes you left behind with me. If love ever leaves fingerprints, they're still all over these walls, and every room tells a story of the day forever falls. Now the wind blows through memories like wheat fields in June, and your name still falls softly like an old country tune. I keep dancing with shadows where your arms used to be, in a house full of echoes you left behind with me. The lace curtains move gently tonight, but nobody's coming through that door.
That old guitar leans in the corner, scratches on its face. Every mark another Saturday, played in some small place. Daddy sang about hard living, Mama sang harmony. Back when songs were written for families like we used to be. Wood grows older, music never does. These strings never broke, though the years pulled hard. Every chord still carries a piece of somebody's heart. If this old guitar could talk, Lord, the stories it would tell about ordinary people who loved each other my son has learned the chords, just like Daddy taught me. His little fingers stumble, but his smile comes easily. The room fills up with echoes, old voices singing through. Funny how a simple song can make the past feel new. Until another hand believes. These strings never broke, neither did our name. Love keeps finding new voices to sing the same refrain. Long after we're all gone, when another child begins, this old guitar will teach them where every song has been. Some songs are inherited, not written. The campfire burned beside the river, underneath the harvest moon. Friends were laughing in the distance while an old guitar played tunes. I sat staring at the embers like they held another life, one where I chose differently and still called you my wife. Back then I thought tomorrow would always wait for me. I put work before the moments that mattered most, you see. Now the years have turned to ashes, like the fire before my eyes, and all that's left are echoes of a love I let die. Campfire ashes and no regrets, that's all I'm holding now. 1,000 chances wasted, I just never knew how to tell you what you meant to me before you slipped away. Campfire ashes and old regrets keep me awake today. If heaven grants a second chance, when this road finally ends, I'd spend forever telling you I'd do it all again. Campfire ashes and old regrets still glow beneath the dark, like little pieces of the past burning in my heart. And every spark reminds me of the love I couldn't save. campfire ashes and old regrets I'll carry to my grave.
Just before her final fall, every patch was cut by hand from dresses old and worn, pieces of 1,000 days from the day that I was born. A corner came from Daddy's shirt he wore on Sunday mornings, another from the yellow dress Mama wore while harvesting. Each square holds a memory, each stitch a whispered prayer, and somehow when I wrap it tight, I still feel her there. Thread by thread, love remains long after goodbye. Winters seem a little colder since heaven called her name, but that old quilt still warms me exactly the same. The last quilt Mama made still shelters me tonight, like her arms around my shoulders, holding everything alright. Time may steal the people, but not the love they gave. And I still sleep beneath the last quilt Mama made. The fabric's getting fragile now, the colors softly fade, but every worn out thread reminds me of sacrifices made. Some treasures are worth money, some treasures aren't displayed, some treasures live forever in the love two hands once made. The last quilt Mama made, and when my along with all the stories, the last quilt Mama made.
Preacher shook my hand today said, son, you lost your way. I just smiled and looked around at another empty bottle on the ground. You left 3 summers back, and I've been living in the past, trying to drown what still remains of your memory and my shame. Whiskey and wedding rings, 2 things that don't mix well, it seems. One reminds me what I lost, the other tells me what it cost. I've spent years fighting yesterday while watching life slip away between whiskey and wedding rings. The mirror tells the truth these days about all the nights I've wasted away. The town don't talk about us now, but Lord, I still wonder how we let something good go bad and turn forever into that. Whiskey and wedding rings, 2 things that don't mix well, it seems. One reminds me what I lost, the other tells me what it cost. I've spent years fighting yesterday while watching life slip away between whiskey and wedding rings. The bottle's empty once again, but the hurt remains. My things on Sunday morning before the town was fully awake. I told myself it was for freedom, but freedom came a little too late. The truck rolled past the old church steeple, past every dream we'd built together. I kept my eyes upon the highway, pretending I felt lighter.
I watched the dust rise from your tires, standing barefoot on the porch. You never looked back even once as you disappeared beyond the corn.
I tried to hate you for leaving, but some wounds don't work that way.
Love doesn't vanish in a moment just because somebody leaves.
We're 2 sides of the same goodbye, looking at the same old pain. You left with all your reasons,
I stayed with mine the same.
different roads, different hearts,
but neither one was free.
thought the distance would save me.
I thought the silence would heal,
but every mile felt heavier,
and every night felt real.
We're two sides of the same goodbye,
Still learning how to let go.
the years may keep on moving,
But some feelings never go.
and somewhere in another life,
Maybe we'd still be two sides of the same goodbye, living the dream we couldn't keep. Every Sunday after church, we drive those county roads. Windows down, your hair was dancing to the songs the radio wrote. You'd laugh at every bad joke. I'd reach across your knee, never dreaming one September you'd no longer ride with me. Now the miles are quieter than they've ever been. The empty side of the truck seat still belongs to you. No one else could ever fit the way you used to do. Every curve and every back road calls your name out, soft and sweet. I'm still driving through forever with your shadow next to me. Your sunglasses fill the dashboard. An old receipt still bears your name. I should throw them both away now, but nothing feels the same. Small town folks all wave politely, like they somehow understand. Some losses aren't for fixing, only learning how to stand. The hardest roads to travel are the ones inside your heart. The empty side of the truck seat is where my memories ride. Every sunrise finds me hoping you'll be there by my side. they drive, where love is what it seems. I'll keep the door unlocked, just in case. I found your letter in the flower tin, hidden where Mama kept her recipes. Yellow paper worn by 30 summers, folded up beside forgotten memories. The ink had faded soft as old blue denim, but I knew your handwriting at a glance. Every curve still carried your heartbeat. Every word still sounded like romance. You wrote you'd love me till the river ran dry, till the stars quit hanging in the southern sky. Funny how forever fit on just one page. Now it's only a letter that survived the age. I read it by the kitchen window, while the rain tapped softly on the pane. The years disappeared around me, and suddenly I was 18 again. You wrote you'd love me till the river ran dry, till the stars quit hanging in the southern sky. Funny how forever fit on just one page. Now it's only a letter that survived the age. The paper may be fragile now, but the memories remain, folded in that flower tin, like sunshine trapped in rain.
Every morning I still slow my truck by the fence where the wild grass grows. The mailbox leans like an old best friend, holding stories nobody knows. Your last goodbye came small, a page that never learned to fade. Now every sunrise paints that road, the same mistakes we both once made. Some roads end without a warning, some hearts keep driving anyway. There's dust on the mailbox, dust on my name. Time keeps moving, but nothing's the same. The porch light waits, though you're long gone, shining every single dawn. If love had wheels, I'd chase it still, cross every valley, every hill. But all I hold when daylight falls is dust on the mailbox and these empty walls. Mama says the fields look strong, rain finally blessed the corn this year. Daddy hums the same old tune, like he never tasted fear. They don't ask about your picture, still hanging by the kitchen door. Some memories earn their place, even when they hurt us more. The stars don't promise second chances, they simply watch the seasons turn. Maybe hearts are like old campfires, quiet ashes always burn. There's dust on the mailbox, dust on my hands, trying to hold what time unmanned. The engine starts, but I stay here, listening for a voice I hear. If tomorrow brings another sky, I'll still wave as memories ride by. Some letters never find their home, yet love keeps writing all alone. The mailbox stands, the road goes on. Some goodbyes never truly leave.
Daddy carried that old pocket watch since 1943. Said a man's not measured by his time, but who he chooses to be. He'd wind it every morning before the rooster crowed, then head out to the soybean fields down that dusty road. The day we laid him down to rest, Mama handed it to me. Said your daddy wanted you to carry this faithfully. Now every little scratch it wears has a story I still hear. moving mind. Every tick reminds me life's too short to wait. Love the ones beside you before it gets too late. Time never slows for a stubborn heart. Daddy's pocket watch rests inside my coat, closer than my heartbeat, closer than my hope. When my own hair turns silver and my grandson asks its name, I'll tell him love is measured by what remains the same. Time passes, love stays. You always had a southbound heart, babe, restless as the summer wind. Never could stay long in one place, always chasing something again. From Alabama down to Houston, your boots kept moving town to town, while I stayed rooted like old oak trees in this quiet farming ground. Got a southbound heart tonight, and he's taking mine along, like a lonesome train at midnight, whistling sad and gone. And I know I should forget you, like this town says I should do. But some hearts keep right on running long after love is through. I heard you're working near Savannah, driving freight across the state. Probably got another woman smiling at you while she waits. Still, I hope the southern moonlight finds you gentle where you are. And maybe when you hear old country songs, you'll remember my heart. Yeah, you got a southbound heart, darling. Wildest roads beneath the rain, and loving you was like holding smoke I could never truly tame.